Heaven is high, hell is low. This is Ray's Report. In our continued series of beasts of the Bible, in this one, I'm going to talk about Jezebel. Jezebel and the dogs. This can be found in 2 Kings chapter 9, titled Jezebel Dies Just as Elijah Had Predicted. And when Jehu was come to Jezreel, Jezebel heard of it, and she painted her face and tied her head, and looked out a window. And as Jehu entered in at the gate, she had said, Had Zimri peace, who slew his master? And he lifted up his face to the window and said, Who is on my side? Who? And there looked out to him 2 or 3 eunuchs. And he said, Throw her down. So they threw her down, and some of her blood was sprinkled on the wall and on the horses, and he trode her underfoot. And when he was come in, he did eat and drink, and said, Go, see now this cursed woman, and bury her, for she is a king's daughter. And they went to bury her, but they found no more of her than the skull, and the feet, and the palms of her hands. Wherefore they came again and told him, and he said, This is the word of the Lord, which he spake by his servant Elijah the Tishbite, saying, In the portion of Jezreel shall dogs eat the flesh of Jezebel. And the carcass of Jezebel shall be dung upon the face of the field in the portion of Jezreel, so that they shall not say, This is Jezebel. You may have heard of Jezebel. She was a queen, and she was married to King Ahab, of Ahab and Jezebel. She was a person who worshipped idols. She had many prophets and priests of Baal and Ashtaroth. She wasn't an Israelite. She actually came from Sidon, and she was a princess of Sidon. But Ahab was an Israelite. Anyway, that's another different story. This is about the dogs. So what happened is, once she was out the window and her body landed, the dogs they ate her up. So, the dogs and Jezebel, beasts of the Bible.